Detroit Lions mixing it up in round 2 of the NFL draft. This time they picked an Iowa player before picking an Alabama player, but there's been a theme.
There has. The big splash, though, came in the 3rd round in the form of a quarterback from Tennessee. Bernie's here to tell us about the new faces headed to Allen Park. And once again, lots of trading by the Lions.
I want to say, I watched that quarterback last year. When he was healthy, he would have won the Heisman Trophy, I think. He was amazing.
Yep.
Well, you have to imagine Brad Holmes has that unlimited calling plan on his cell phone. Otherwise, he might break the Lions' budget. Rounds 2 and 3 tonight of the NFL draft. We've got highlights of Sam Laporta, tight end from Iowa, 6'4", 250, 58 catches last year, 1 touchdown, regarded as a terrific blocker, ran the 40 in 4.59. Iowa has a knack for producing tight ends, and he's a good one. And with their 2nd pick on the 2nd round, they gave Green Bay the 48th and 159th picks to move up 3 spots to get this guy. Safety Brian Branch of Alabama, regarded by many as the best tackler in the draft, and he loves to hit, and you can see it on this video. Boom. Oh, yeah, he's there. They also traded their 3rd pick in the 2nd round to Denver for a 3rd round pick and a 5th rounder, which will come up tomorrow. With that 3rd pick, they took quarterback Hendon Hooker of Tennessee. He would have been the number one pick, possibly overall, if he didn't tear his ACL. Jared Goff has 2 years to go on his deal. Hooker can learn behind him. And one more. Moments ago, they traded a 4th and 2 5th-rounders to Arizona for Broderick Martin of Western Kentucky, a defensive tackle, 6'5", 330 pounds. The word is he also doubles as a condominium. Jamie Edmonds has been monitoring all day in Allen Park, and she joins us live from there. Hi, Jamie.
Hi there, Bernie. People on social media calling them the Alabama Crimson Lions or the Detroit Hawkeyes because Brad Holmes picking up 2 players from Iowa, 2 from Alabama in the first 3 rounds. The Lions rolled out the red carpet to welcome their 2 first-round picks, Alabama running back Jahmyr Gibbs and Iowa linebacker Jack Campbell. When you heard that call, got the call, heard the name Detroit Lions, what'd you think?
It felt good. Didn't know I was going to get picked that high, but I knew it was a possibility that I can get picked by Detroit. But it's not that high, but it felt good that they have that much trust in me.
Right, that has been the history here where people don't really see the Detroit Lions, but they see them now, that win the NFC North. Do you think you can help?
For me, I'm going to step in rookie minicamp and just be the best version of Jack Campbell I can be. And then I'll let the coaches decide where best fits the team. I'm here to win.
Last season, the Lions traded away 1 Iowa tight end. Brad Holmes added another in Sam Laporta, the 2022 Big Ten tight end of the year, who's happy to know someone in the locker room.
I'm so excited to be teammates with Jack again.
Holmes addressed the defense when he traded up to get Bama's Brian Branch, who says he's very much a Dan Campbell guy.
That dog mentality, that's what I got, and that's him, and nobody else can take that from me.
Holmes ended the night trading down and nabbing a quarterback in Hendon Hooker at 68, who says he's ready to learn from Jared Goff.
Yeah, to be a sponge, to come in and learn, everything, every nuance on how to be a pro.
You file your story at 10:45. You say Brad Holmes is done, and then he says, no, I'm not quite done. As you said, Bernie, they traded up for defensive tackle Broderick Martin, and that's what people have been calling for. Please get a defensive tackle. So he listened. As for Hooker, he says he feels great. He started running this week, and he should be ready by week 1. We're live in Allen Park. Jamie Edmonds, Local 4.
All right. I'll bet you're going home tomorrow. I'm going to watch all 4 rounds that are coming up after today.
Of course.
Inside.
Smart move. Thanks, Jamie.
Yeah, thank you, Jamie.